सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। So we were seeing the samasas in more detail, all these varieties of the samasas. In that we started with the Tatpurusha. And Tatpurusha samasa, Prathama Tatpurusha, Dvitiya Tatpurusha, etc. And Tritiya Tatpurusha also we saw. Chaturthi Tatpurusha. There are certain rules in order to make this samasa, varieties of samasa. So those things we are seeing. And Chaturthi Tatpurusha also we saw. Then now Panchami Tatpurusha, page number 37 in that book. So in Panchami Vibhaktyantam, Bhaya, Bhita, Bhiti, Bhi iti shabdaihi samasyate. So Panchami Vibhaktyantam, any word which ends in the fifth case can be compounded. You can make a samasa with these words: Bhaya, Bhita, Bhiti and Bhi. So like Chorat Bhayam, Chora Bhayam. We did this fifth Panchami Tatpurusha. I think we...
Yes.
We did it. I'm sorry. So let's go to Shashti Tatpurusha. So Shashti Vibhaktyantam Subantena Samasyate. Any word with the Shashti Vibhakti at the end. Like Rama word is there and then Shashti Vibhakti of that will be Ramasya. Such a word can be connected with another word and we can make a samasa. So like that, so Rajnyaha Purushaha, Rajapurusha, the royal person, the royal member, or you can say, or the member of the royal court, etc. These are called Rajapurusha. So Rajnyaha Purushaha. The word, Rajan word is there. The sixth case is Rajnyaha. That can be connected with the another word called Purusha. So Rajnyaha, of the king. Purusha, a man, a person. So a man or a member of a king is called Rajapurusha, a royal member. Then Devasya Pujakaha. Devasya Shashti Vibhakti. Can be connected with another word, Pujakaha. Pujaka means a worshipper. Devasya Pujakaha, worshipper of God. Deva Pujakaha. Devasya Pujakaha, Deva Pujaka. This is also Shashti Tatpurusha. So if you do a Vigraha, it will be Devasya Pujakaha. Right? Devasya Pujaka. If you make a Samasa, Deva Pujakaha. Bhuvaha Bharta. Bharta, sustainer, protector, etc. Bhuvaha, of the Antariksha. Or Bhuvaha could be this also, I'm sorry. Bhu means Prithvi, I'm sorry. And Bhuvaha is a sixth case of that. I remember now. So Bhu word is there, means earth. And the sixth case is Bhuvaha. So Bhuvaha Bharta, sustainer, protector of the earth. Bhu Bharta. That's a Shashti Tatpurusha. So Arthasya Gauravam. Gauravam, some dignity of a thing. Artha means anything. So Arthasya Gauravam, Artha Gauravam. Or even Gauravam can be a glory you can take. Glory of a certain, any particular thing. So Arthasya Gauravam, Artha Gauravam. Buddhehe Mandyam. Mandyam means, we can say, is the dullness. Buddhehe Mandyam. Mandyam is dull. Mandaha means dull. Mandyam means dullness. That's a noun they make. And so Mandyam, that's a abstract noun. So Mandyam means dullness. Mandaha means a dull person. Mandaha Purushaha. So means a dull person. So Buddhehe Mandyam, dullness of intellect. Buddhehe, of intellect, 6 case. So Buddhehe, that can be connected with another word called Mandyam, and you can join it then. You have to drop the vibhakti, when you make a samasa. So Buddhehe Mandyam, Buddhi Mandyam. Then Trayanam Panthaha, Tripatham. So Panthaha means a path. Path and Pantha is amazing. English also path. So Trayanam Panthaha, the threefold path, like that. So Tripatham. As a Trayanam is of 3. Panthaha means the paths of 3. Well, it doesn't make sense. So we threefold path, we can say. To go to a particular place, there could be 3 routes, like that. Tripatham. Tasya upari, tadupari, above that. Right? Tasya, well, upari means above. And above of that, it doesn't make, so above that, we should say. Tasya means of that. Tasya could be anything. Something is above on something else. Above anything. So here we need not have to. That's how they have used a pronoun. Madranam Raja, Madraja. Madranam here is actually a particular place, name of the place, and they generally write in a Bahuvachanam. Any country, any particular region. So they write always in a Bahuvachanam. And then so Madranam is a Bahuvachanam of like we were having that Madras in English in one of the city in the main city, the capital of Tamil Nadu was in those days. Now it has gone, Madras. So anyway, Madranam Raja, Madra Raja. That could be any kingdom, Madranam. Raja means a king. King of Madra Desha. Actually, Madrana means of Madra Desha. Madra is a name, a proper noun. So Madranam Raja means a king of the Madra Desha is Madra Raja. Krishnasya Sakha. Sakha, the friend of Krishna. Krishna Sakha. Vishnoho Puhu. Pur means a city. Pur, Puraha, Puri, all this is equal to a town, city, etc. So Vishnoho Puhu, the city of Lord Vishnu, Vishnupuram. Many cities in India have at the end, the name in the name, at the end Puram you will find. Tiruvantapuram, right? Tiruvantapuram. That is, earlier it was Trivandrum. Now everything is changing. Madras has become Chennai, and Bombay. All this is all British. So become Mumbai, etc. Anyway, so Ragnyaha Dhuhu. Even Bangalore on those days. Now it is Bangalore. So Ragnyaha Dhuhu. Dhuhu means actually a rain power. So Ragnyaha Dhuhu, a power of a king. So Rajadhura, or administration of the king, power of the king. So that's called Dhuhu. Dhur. What is Dhur? So Ragnyaha Dhuhu means a power of the king. So Rajadhura. Purushasya Ayuhu. Purushayusham. Purushasya Ayuhu, the life of a person. So Purushayusham. There is a word Ayush. Actually here it's Ayu is written as a Prathama Vibhakti Ekvachan. The original word is Ayush. And then forms will start from Prathama Vibhakti. Ayuhu, Ayushi, Ayumshi, etc. etc. These are the forms. So Pur is a word. Right? Dhur is a word. But Prathama Vibhakti Ekvachanam is puhu or dhuhu, etc. Brahmanaha varchaha. Varchas means a splendor, the brilliance, you can say. So, the brilliance of a Brahmin, you can say, the brilliance of a Brahmaji, you can say, etc. Whatever you want to say here. Because word Brahman has many meanings. And therefore, let's take a Brahmin. So, a splendor or a brilliance of Brahmanaha, of Brahmin. And that will be Brahmavarchasam. Very well known word in Shastra, Brahmavarchasam. In fact, there are certain rituals which, if you do it properly, you also gain that brilliance of the on the face. Gayatri Upasana is very, very well known for this, to give you Brahmavarchasam. You can see the Upasaka of the Gayatri Upasaka, the meditators on the Gayatri. Well, you find them very distinct, with a distinct face, with a lot of splendor and brilliance. Because it's you are worshipping sun ultimately. So, you identify with the sun, etc. So the attributes of the Lord Sun, Surya Devata, also appears in you because of the identification. Ragneha Varchaha. So Varchas again, Ragneha Varchas, Raja Varchasam. A king also, they say, the king also has a certain brilliance on their face. And so, Raja Varchasam. Paninehe Upagnya, Paninyupagnyam. Paninyupagnyam Granthaha. So means Paninina Prathamam Gnayamana Granthaha. So here, here Upagnya means what he Pranina Prathamam Gnayamana Granthaha. So by Panini, what was known, a particular text which was known by Panini first. So that is called Upagnya. So Paninehi Upagnya, Paninupagyam Granthaha. So the particular text, particular book, which Panini came across for the first time in his career, etc. So that's called Paninina Prathamam Gnayamana Granthaha. Ikshunam Chaya, Ikshut Chayam is actually a shadow. And here Ikshunam, a shadow of the sugar cane trees, actually. They are just, a bamboo-like thing. But there is certain very short leaves and with a even short width also. But they grow so dense, So they provide, the light cannot enter on that farm, on the earth. So, Ikshunam Chaya, the shadow of the sugarcane trees. Ikshu means as such sugarcane, but Ikshuna we have to take it here, sugarcane trees, not shadow of the sugarcane cannot be. That too we cannot call them as a tree as such, but they are small plants actually, not tree. But anyway, so they grow in a bulk and they're very dense. They plant it in such a way that even to enter into that field of sugarcane is very hard. And the people are there inside cutting or something, whatever they are doing, you will not know them. So that's then definitely there will be a shadow. Anyway, so this is Shashti Tatpurusha, right? And now Saptami Tatpurusha.
Swamiji, I had a question.
Yes.
The first Ikshunam Chaya, but the second part is a 1-1, Prathama Vibhakti. The Samasa Padam becomes a second.
So that Chaya will not remain as a Chaya, it becomes a Chaya. Yeah.
2-1. It becomes 2-1.
Huh?
It becomes 2-1. What is the...
No. This is a Prathama Vibhakti Ekvachanam. Ikshut Chayam is a Prathama Vibhakti Ekvachanam. So it's a default neuter. By default it is neuter. Yeah. Ikshunam
All of them
Chaya
put
becomes Ikshut Chayam. So you can see when Krishnasya Sakha, Krishna Sakha. Have you seen that in that? On the page 38?
Yes.
Krishnasya Sakha, Krishna Sakha nahi, Krishna Sakha. So we have seen certain rules where there will be a change in a word, especially the end word of the Samasa, that is a Uttarapada, undergoes a certain change. That kind of a thing. We are not going into the rules because these rules are written by Panini in the sutras. We need not. We are seeing the chaya becomes chayam. It's not chaya, then it will be masculine. But chayam is definitely neuter. It is akaranta and neuter word. And there is a system in a Sanskrit. It's a system to write pratham. You cannot write a word without vibhakti. When you write a word independently, you have to mention it in vibhakti. And that too, convention is prathama vibhakti ekvachanam. Yeah. So you should not write like phala. Phala. No. Phalam. You can't write Rama. Rama. Huh? Like that. So, mati. You cannot write like mati. Mati, he. Prathama vibhakti ekvachanam you have to mention. That's a convention. No word independently. In a sentence, whatever the connection, whatever vibhakti comes, that's a different thing. But if you mention a word independently, then you have to mention it in prathama vibhakti ekvachanam. If it is a neuter, then by default, then well, it will be like phalam. So here it is chayam. So, and the chaya becomes chayam, etc. Akaranta becomes akaranta. So that is, there are rules for that. We have just seen also before, before some time we saw also some of the rules. That I personally tell you not to remember all this. We should just take it that chaya becomes chayam, etc. Raja becomes rajaha, etc. Like Mahan Raja, it becomes Maharajaha, not Ma. So that kind of a thing. So this is just for your knowledge. Any question further?
Hari Om Swamiji, can you please explain this Tasya Upari, how it becomes Tadupari?
Tasya, see, Tasya is the sixth case, right? Tasya is the sixth case. Sixth case of what? Tat.
Tad.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So this vibhakti goes away, right? Vibhakti
Okay.
goes away. When you make a samasa,
And
vibhakti goes away.
and one more, like I am attending one of the chanting sessions. There, that lady, she says, the teacher says, there is no fa in Sanskrit. There is only pa. In Hindi, fa is there, but in Sanskrit, the fa is not there. That's what she says. But I have doubt, so I am just asking you:
Yeah,
is
yeah.
there fa?
It is there. See, Visarga becomes a F. That's a different thing. That's Upadmaniya, etc. But pha is there. Phalam.
Yeah, palam is there. She says fa. Fa you cannot say. That's what she says.
Anyway, so
Okay. Yeah, because
so
that's why she says that, so we don't use fa whenever we are chanting. So I just wanted to.
like see in a chanting Agnihi Punati, right? That's a sentence, suppose. Now when you chant, it is Agnif Punati.
Yeah,
Agnif
visarga goes away and you have to add the F sound.
F.
Yeah.
English F. Agnif Punati. That is F. This is Phalam. Is
Yeah, palam.
Upadmaniya. Oshtam. Upadmaniya. All Papa Baba. All.
Okay.
Yeah. So Phalam F. I mean, it's not English F. Fa is fa. English F that becomes in a chanting. You can replace that visarga with a pronunciation of English F. They call it as a upadmaniya. So Agnihi Punati. Visarga is there. Agnif Punati. That way.
Yeah, what she says is PHA, like, for palam, if I say PHA is not there. That's what she says. Yeah.
So in my shloka class also same thing, like
Yeah?
fa is not there. It's like Urdu influence, she said. So she's asked us to say as pa. So that means PH,
That's
right?
all right. I mean, that is all right, because what happens is, you see, pa is there, right? And when you give a little more effort in terms of giving a little more air, then it becomes pa, right?
Yeah.
So that's how pH. H stands for that h, that
Yeah.
giving a little more air. So we call it as a mahaprana, etc. That's alpa
Yeah. But
prana. This is mahaprana. So what happens is, they are both actually hard consonants, pa and pha. The difference is only in terms of their effort. Both are basically, both are pronounced with the help of your kantha and oshtha. That's there. But the difference between them is in terms of your effort of, if you bring out a little more air,
more.
that's it. Then it becomes pa. Otherwise, pa.
Yeah.
That's it.
And also
Therefore,
in
they
that,
write for pa they may write p, and for fa they write ph. That ha stands for that giving out a little more air. So if they write pha, that's fine. That's okay. That's nothing to worry about. Yeah.
and in the chanting you mentioned, right? Like Agnihi, what
Punati.
is the
Yeah.
next? Punati. So there also they said instead of Agnif, don't use fur because it fur, Agnip Punati. That's what they asked us to do there.
Actually, it is upadmaniya. If it
Ah,
is kakha, then it's a different thing. It's a jihva mulya.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, like so Krushivalah khanati, suppose, or Ramah karoti, right? Ramah karoti, Ramah karoti, Ramah karoti. Then you are retaining visarga. Ramah karoti. There you have made it a jihva mulya. And so there are two things for kakha. There is if there is a visarga before that, then you have to make it jihva. But that is also optional. Suppose if you chant, if you speak Ramaha Karoti, if you say like that, it's not wrong. But generally, they say, well, you should do Ramah Karoti, Agnif Punati, etc. Like that. But if you retain Visarga, it's not wrong. I am sure that these rules are optional. To convert into Jihva Mulya or Upadmaniya, I think they are optional rules. So no one can, like, even that Visarga becomes a Sakara, Shakara, etc. also is an optional rule. Sarva Sharva Shivasthanu Bhuta, etc. So Sarvaha, Sharvaha, Shivaha, Sthanu, suppose if someone says, it's not wrong in Vishnu Sahasranama. Sarvash, Sarvash. So you turn Visarga into Shakara, because followed by Shakara. So that is optional actually. It's optional. But generally a convention that we should, extra Shakara has to be placed in place of a Visarga, etc. Yeah. Okay, shall I go ahead now? Okay, now Saptami Tatpurusha. Saptami Vibhakyantam Shaund Adhi Dhurta Kitava Pravina Pandita Kushala Nipuna Chapala Siddha Shukal Shushka Pakwa Bandha Shabdai Samasyate. So, Saptami Tatpurusha Samasa, in that Uttar Pada should be this. That's what it want to say. And the Purvapada, of course, before Samasa should be in a Saptami Vibhakti. And you combine, drop the Vibhakti, and it becomes a Saptami Tatpurusha. That word, Samasa word, becomes a Saptami Tatpurusha. See, Aksheshu Shaundaha. Shaundaha means a skillful person, clever person. But it has a certain negative connotation also. Negative connotation in as much as skillful, but with the intention of cheating, deceit. Yeah. Like our Shakuni. Akshaha, Aksha here means that the game of dice. So Aksheshu, they write in a plural. Samaji, games of dice cannot be. That's a convention. We should not worry about. Like as I said, sometimes the name of the country, etc. They mention in a bahuvachanam, in a plural, like that. That's okay. So aksheshu shaundaha means a clever, skillful person like Shakuni in a game of dice. So it's called aksha shaundaha. Could be taken in a good sense, but you can take it with a like lying in the game or cheating, that kind of a thing. Also, is the in that he is expert in that also, like that. So that kind of a aksheshu shaundaha aksha shaundaha. Like dana shaundaha, suppose. I have noted this word here, dana shaundaha. Well, he is dana shaundaha means they are very clever in giving money, etc. Anyway, Ishware adhi, Ishvara dhinaha. Adhinaha. We have seen that adhinaha word has come last time also. Adhinaha means dependent upon. Ishwaradhinaha. Very, very well known word. In many languages also it may be there, not just Sanskrit. In Gujarati, of course, we have this adhina. Means it dependent upon. Dependent upon what? So dependent on. Naturally Saptami. On Ishvara. So Ishware adhinaha. Ishwaradhinaha. Ishware adhi. Ishwaradhinaha. Then aksheshu dhurtaha. See, now it has come. Instead of shaundaha, dhurtaha. Aksha dhurtaha. Dhurta means a liar, a cheat. Is called dhurtaha. So he is a liar in this game of dice, or he is a cheat in game of dice. Aksheshu kitavaha. Same meaning. Aksha kitavaha. Same meaning. Vinayam pravinaha. See now, so in a good sense. Veena pravinaha. Pravinaha means a clever person, expert. Vede panditaha. Veda panditaha. Same. Panditaha means we can take it here as a very, very learned in Vedas. Veda panditaha. It's a good sense. Kavye kushalaha. Kushalaha. Very expert in poems, in composing the poems. So kavye kushalaha, kavya kushalaha. Shastreshu nipunaha. See, expert in shastra, very well versed, we can say. Well versed in shastra. Shastra nipunaha. Karye chapalaha. Karya chapalaha. Chapalaha means very quick, very diligent. So karye, in work. Kashyam siddhaha. Kashi siddhaha. Siddha means nishpannaha, born. So here, Siddha means accomplished in Kashi. No, not that. Siddha is equal to nishpanna, they say also. Means born in Kashi. Atape shushkaha. Atapa shushkaha. Shushkaha means a dried. So dried in sunlight or in heat of the sun. Atapa shushkaha. Sthalyam pakwaha. Pakwaha means a cooked. Sthali has two meanings. Sthali means a plate, in which we eat. That's also called sthali. And sthali also means a cooking vessel. So sthalyam pakwaha means cooked in a cooking vessel, particular vessel. Sthali pakwaha. Pach dhatu is there. Pach means to cook. From that the word pachakaha, a cook, a person who cooks, is a pachakaha. Pakwaha, pach dhatu will give another word, pakwaha. Chakara turns to kakara, etc. There are rules for that. Choho, kuhu, etc. There are rules. So pakwaha means cooked. Yeah. It's actually past passive participle. Yeah. Yeah. Kru dhatu, krutam, etc. Pak means pach dhatu, past passive participle is pakwaha, cooked. Cooked in a cooking vessel. Chakre bandha. The person was bandha, was bound. Chakre, in a wheel. etc. Chakrabandha. Maybe a Pashu or anything. So this is a Saptami Vibhakti. That's the first rule to make a Saptami Tatpurusha. That these are the words which have been given there. Well, those words should be Uttarapada and Purupada will be in a Saptami Vibhakti. Then you can combine and make a Saptami Tatpurusha. Samasa, you can drop that Vibhakti, etc. Now, Saptamyantam Dvankshvachina Samasyate Kintu Nindayam Gamyamanayam. So, Dvangsha means a crow, actually. They say the crow has a one eye, and well, with one eye he moves on the. I mean, he moves one eye from the other side, and from two that golakas, but eye is one, and he sees on both the sides. But anyway, so it's called Dvangsha. Dvangsha means a crow. Now here, so Saptamyantum Dvangshavachina Samasyate. Any Saptamyanta word will be you can make a Samasa with a Dvangsha or Dvangsha For crow, if there is another word, like Kakaha is another word. So you can, with a Kaka also you can do. Uttarapada should be Kakaha. Means for a crow, whatever the word, Kakaha, Dvangsha, etc., whatever. And Purupada should be in a Saptami Vibhakti. Then you can make a Saptami Tatpurusha Samasa. So Tirthe Dvangshaha, Tirtha Dvangshaha, Purushaha, or Tirtha Dvangshaha Chhatraha. See, what is written? You see there? Gurukuleshu yaha chiram navasati saha ityartha. The person takes admission in any college, school or Gurukula in order to study for 3 years, 2 years, 4 years, but he doesn't stay for more than 1 month, 2 months. Comes back, calls parent that I don't like here, I don't like the food, I don't like this, I have this homesickness, whatever. So he comes back. This person is called Tirtha Dvangsha. Gurukuleshu yaha chiram navasati. One doesn't live long, doesn't stay long in a Gurukula, in a teaching institute where he has gone for the study. Such a person is called Tirtha Dvangsha. Tirthe Kakaha Iva. Well, Tirtha Kaka. And they have to write Iva because he is not really a crow, right? So Iva means like. Just as, why but Swamiji, why they say like this? Because, see, a crow never sits for more than few minutes in a given place. A crow never sits. He may at least fly and sits on the other side of the same house. It is possible. Even in a tree also, it will go from one branch to other branch, that branch to third branch, remain in that vriksha, but doesn't stay in a one place for more than few minutes. Other birds may stay, but crow never. And therefore, this person also is like that. So doesn't stay in a Gurukula, etc. That's what that is the meaning here. Now let us start Karmadharya. Tat Purusha is over, right? Prathama, Dvitiya, Tritiya, Chaturthi, Panchami, Shashti, Saptami Tat Purusha. And we have seen what should be the Uttarapada words, what should be there, and what should be the Purupada, Sashti Vibhakti-antam, Saptami Vibhakti-antam, etc., etc. You can make a Samasa. In a Karmadharya Samasa, well, so what it says here, Samana Vibhakti-antayoho eva Karmadharya Samasaha bhavati iti samanya lakshanam. Ataha कर्मधारयस्य सर्वेषु भेदेषु idam सामान्य लक्षणम अनुवर्तते. Whatever type of Karmadharya Samasa, we are going to see Visheshana, Uttarapada, and these and that, and Ubhayapada, Sambhavana, Purvapada. So varieties of the Karmadharyas are there. But one common characteristic in all Karmadharya, the Samanya Lakshanam, by which you can immediately recognize Karmadharya Samasa, is samana vibhaktayantayoho. Both the words are in a same case. And so that is, and mostly in a prathama vibhakti only. Mostly in a prathama vibhakti. And then definitely you can make a samasa. When both the words are in a same case, there will be a possibility that one is visheshana, other is a vishesha. One can be adjective, other can be a substantive. Because adjective, substantive both will definitely will have a samana vibhakti. So it's a one possibility. There are other things also, but this is just, therefore they start with this. See, visheshana purvapada, first variety. Yeah. Because generally you find visheshana, vishesha. Now before that, let me go into the footnote. Very beautiful, which is discussing something we should know. It talks about the words of the language. What it says, see here. So first the definition is very simple, of course. Tatpurushaha samanadhikaranaha karmadharaya. Karmadharaya means what? It is a variety of the Tatpurusha which is samanadhikaranaha. Whereas we have seen in Tatpurusha, one is in Saptami Vibhakti, Purvapada, other is in Prathama Vibhakti. And you can combine, drop the Vibhakti and can make a Samasa. So there it is different. But here, well, a variety of a Tatpurusha which is called Karmadharaya, in which both Purvapada and Uttarapada are both in a same Vibhakti, mostly in a Prathama Vibhakti. See, Jati Shabdaha, Guna Shabdaha, Kriya Shabdaha, Sanya Shabdascheti, Chaturvidaha Shabdaha Asti. The language has words, and the words are basically divided into four categories of any language, words of any language. First is a Jati Shabdaha. So there are certain words which denote a jati, species. Like what? Vrukshaha, jati, naturally. Utpalam, a lily, has a many subspecies also. So Vrukshaha, Utpalam, etc. or Manushyaha, let us say, is jati, a human being. So Manushyaha, word indicating jati. So first is there are certain words in a language, any language. We are talking about a Sanskrit, but in any language there are words which indicate jati, species, and also subspecies. There are. Let us not go into that, but we'll keep up to this. Then second is a guna shabdaha. Guna, certain attributes, right? Krishnaha means the black. Shitam, cold. These are the words indicating an attribute. They are not jati, right? Shitam, cold. Cold is not a jati. It's an attribute of any given thing, like cold water, etc. So ityadayaha, etc. Then third is kriya shabdaha. There are certain words which indicate kriya, action. Pachakaha, cook. A cook has arrived. That means a cook means what? Indicates a action. He is going to cook or he cooks. Pathakaha. Pathakaha means a reader. So Pathakaha word means reader. Reader, that means that is indicating what? Action. Reading action. Nartakaha. Nartakaha, dancer. Naturally indicating a kriya, right? Dancing. So there are certain words indicate species, there are certain words indicate certain attributes, there are certain words which indicate action. Fourth is sanya shabdaha. There are certain words which are just names. Ayodhya, they say, name. Kashi, name. Devadatta, name. Muktatma, name. In a language, these type of words are also there. That's a sanya. That's called sanya. Proper name. So guna kriya sanya shabda samabhivyahare jati shabdah visheshya samarpakah. So the jati basically is always a vishesha. We'll be seeing that, nothing to worry. So visheshya samarpakah. Among all this, jati, guna, kriya and sanya, in that jati shabdaha generally are visheshya. Yeah. Substantives. Yatha, see, dirgha vrukshaha. Dirgha vrukshaha. Vrukshaha jati. Right? That is visheshya. What we are seeing is, well, basically a first, let us say first variety in which Visheshana is a Purvapada, then Visheshya is a Uttarapada. Well, this is an example. Uttarapada is a Visheshya, and he says that Visheshya, I mean the Jati Shabdaha generally Visheshya, means Uttarapada. So Dirgha Vrukshaha, a tall tree, right? So Dirgha is attribute, is a Visheshana. A tall tree, tall is a Visheshana, adjective. Vruksha is a substantive, right? Visheshya. So Jati Shabdaha generally Visheshya. That a member of that species will have attributes. Like species is what? Tree. Okay. Now in that a particular member, right? Jati is only decided when there are many members, and in all the members, what is most common is called jati. That's it. Billions of human beings, right? Billions of members, billions. In that, what is most common? Manushyatvam. That's a jati. That's how Manushya word indicating jati. In that, now I am one of the member. I have a certain attributes. You have a certain attributes. So my human body is a substantive, right? This human body is substantive. In that there are attributes which become adjective. Like a tall human body, tall human being, short human being, a black human being, white human being, wheatish human being, whatever. So like that. So attributes, Visheshanas, will be Purvapada. Visheshya, which are Jati Vachakas, well, will be Uttarapada. So Dirgha Vrukshaha is a Samasa actually. Visheshana Purvapada Karmadhara is Samasa. Pathaka Brahmanaha, right? A Brahmana which is a Pathaka, a reader. So Pathaka Brahmana. Pathaka is indicating a Kriya actually, right? Dirgha was a Guna. Dirgha Vrukshaha, while Visheshya, Dirgha Visheshana of course, but Dirgha indicating Guna. Pathaka Brahmana, Brahmana indicating Brahmana is a Visheshya, Pathaka means a reader. But here Pathaka is not a Guna. It said that Kriya Vachaka. Pathaka Brahmana. This is also Visheshana Purvapada Karmadhara. Very simple actually. Ayodhya Nagari. See? Nagari indicating a Visheshya. In fact, that is also Jati. Cities. Also, that city, well, basically is a Jati. Many members. Maybe New York, maybe something else. Maybe our, San Francisco or anything. Or Mumbai. Or Ayodhya. So, now Ayodhya is a Sanya. He is giving 3 examples. Please understand this. So, Visheshya is just a Jati Vachaka. Right? Which is a Uttarapada. And Purvapada can be a Guna, Dirgha Vrukshaha, can be a Kriya Vachaka, Pathaka Brahmana, Brahmana is a Jati. And Ayodhya Nagari, Ayodhya is a Sanya. So, all the 3. So, Guna, Kriya and Sanya will be Visheshana, will be Purvapada. And Visheshya, the Uttarapada, is a Jati Vachaka. Wonderful. I have not seen, to be honest with you, not just to encourage you, I have not seen a Samasa topic discussed with such a brevity and give clarity other than this book. Honestly, I'm telling you, I have studied Samasa so much, but very detailed and sometimes very confusing also, with many rules and etc. Here he has taken just an extract of the whole topic. I don't know how he has done it. What a mastery this person has. Well, anyway, this is just by the way. More I see, more I feel that if you do it even after we study, you just go through once or twice or thrice, you will get a certain hold over this samasa. It's a wonderful thing. Anyway, so I'm just stopping now, and because I have some other thing to do. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.